Nearby, shepherds were living in the fields, guarding their sheep at night. The Lord's angel stood before them. The Lord's glory shone around them.
Featured in every nativity scene, shepherds are an important part of the Christmas narrative, and they're still around in every state in the U.S.
I'm quite proud that still today that all the Christians in the world know about shepherds and their sheep.
The shepherds were among the first to see the baby Jesus.
When the angels returned to heaven, the shepherds said to each other, "Let's go right now to Bethlehem and see what's happened. Let's confirm what the Lord has revealed to us." They went quickly and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in the manger.
In southwest Texas, Glen Fisher is a first-generation sheep rancher, but his wife's family has been in the business since the 1880s. It's a solitary life.
I don't see any other people some days at all. My men are working one place and I'm working another or checking somewhere, and the cows and the sheep, they don't talk back to me.
Glen tends his flock with a pickup truck and metal pens, but he has the same dedication to the animals that scripture writers described.
14, 16, 18. If one's missing, we'll go back and maybe spend as much time looking for one as we did for 100.
Glen goes home each day, but some shepherds still live much as they did in biblical times.
Up in the mountains in the summertime, and one man will take care of 1,000 sheep with some dogs and horses, and he doesn't see anybody probably but once a week when his boss brings him food and salt for the sheep.
At the first Christmas, the shepherds were alone in the fields when angels appeared to them. Glen can imagine the sea of stars they saw.
Growing up, we had a star on top of the Christmas tree with a light in it. We had one ourselves, and then it wrecked, and my wife said, "Well, we don't need it or something." And I said, "Yes, we do. That's something that's important to me, to have a star."
Was there a star the night Jesus was born?
Shepherding is important to Glen's church family, too. First United Methodist of Sonora was built in the 1920s, funded in part by the donation of 50 sheep from the community. December is one of the busiest months on Glen's farm.
This time of year, when we're getting new babies at the ranch, I like to watch them. They like to run and play, and it's the most satisfying part about ranching, and that happens once a year is all.
A time of year called Advent, when all await the gift of new life.
The shepherds returned home, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen. Everything happened just as they had been told.
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.